All right, so here we have it set up through our water. If you guys could see, I have the app in here and I could set up hours time for it. Right now I'm going to give you a little demo. All right, I'm going to turn it on. The water is on right now and I could come in there and push play anytime I want. If you guys can see, I'm going to push play. Look at that. Play, pause anytime you want. So you have control of the system itself right now. And this is great for those that want to remote into your water source so you won't spend too much water. Like I said, open, close, and you have a timer. You can set up the timer for any time you want, hour of the day. We're going to go ahead and go in little details right now. Today we're going to bring a smart water timer, and this was actually something I wanted for a while because I do own a pool. If you guys can see, I have a pool here, and right now it's short on water, so I need to actually retain more water, and I need a timer to give it maybe an hour or so before the actual water hose. And I hate to come on at night, turn off the water, or do it. I would love to do this remotely, either to turn it on or off with the water. So it's something that I'm going to actually use today. I'm going to put it together. So this is wireless. You can control pretty much from anywhere. Just to let you guys know, the vendor was kind enough to send this out for us for review. So let's take a look at it and see what we get. So first of all, this is very important. There's video instructions how to set this whole thing up, and you need to download the application itself. You got to do it. It works for Android or iOS if you have either one. Now, very important, you need to be at the 2.4 hertz, not the 5 hertz on your wireless devices in order for it to make this device to work. All right, so let's see what you get. Plug. This is going to be a plug that you're going to require to actually transmit the actual signal to the device. You get your water source and then your water hose here. All right, and you could come in and turn it on and off whenever you want by push of a button, or you could do this remotely. Now, it does require 2 AA batteries, and just to let you guys know, this is IP55 waterproof. All right, it tells you in the box, just make sure it's not completely 65, it's IP55. And on top of that, they give you adapters. This is very important if you have different types of water hose. And if it starts leaking, you got another option. If it starts leaking, they give you a plumber's tape too, so you can put it together in there, right? So I'm going to put this on our water hose too. I'm going to put the line, the main line coming in, and the water hose coming out here. All right, main line in, water hose out. So it does have the filter for if you have any kind of corrosion in your pipes. You don't want to damage the system, so that's why they have that filter. So let's go ahead and put it to use. All right, we're gonna download the app first. All right, so we're gonna go to the home system setup. We got your picture. You make sure in your camera you put a picture. There it is. It gives the app. You go to the application itself. It's gonna give you a link to download, and that's what we want. Smart Life, United States America. We want to download the app. You hit download, it will take you to the Google Store, the app, or the Google. And if you're in an iOS, it will take you to the Apple Store. So enable it. We're gonna update it, the application. Just make sure you are at 2 hertz, all right? Not at 2.4 hertz, not at 5 hertz on your wireless device. So it could teach and train the system to be on that same source. Plug it in one of our devices. This has to be within 100 feet of the actual unit, right? So we're gonna plug it in here. You guys can see it, and we're gonna bring our phone, see if we could find the device. All right, if you can't find it, you can always go to the valve control under industrial and agriculture. All right, it's in there. If you guys can see it, we're gonna do the Wi-Fi one. If you guys can see that, you can just go in there manually and set up your home Wi-Fi password, and you should be good. So we are gonna switch wireless devices. All right, so I think we got it right now. We're gonna confirm if it blinks, and if it blinks slowly, we're gonna see how it blinks right now. And right now it's blinking, so we're gonna say blinking quickly. That's what we're gonna say. So we're gonna give it 2 minutes, see if it finds it. Add this device, and if you guys can see, you can change whatever you want name. We're just gonna keep it a Wi-Fi hub. All right, once we set up our device into a plug, that's the Wi-Fi. That's gonna eat the Wi-Fi. Now the second device is gonna be the actual Bluetooth connection to the Wi-Fi to the application, all right? Now once they identify, if you guys notice, I identified it. It's in there now. We can set up timers, clocks, and of course they give you a calendar display on the top that how the weather's gonna be throughout the week. So that's pretty good if you're ever going to need extra water flow or anything like that. Right now we have 100% charge because brand new batteries. 9 minutes left on the system. We're going to pause it and we're going to see how to set it up right now. I'm going to show you guys. All right, so here we have it. And this is great for those that want to remote into your water source so you won't spend too much water. Like I said, open, close, and you have a timer. You can set up the timer for any time you want, hour of the day. We're going to go ahead and go in little details right now. All right, let's take a look at the app itself. All right, you can set up timers in here. Right now, as you can see, I have it as play. I'm gonna push pause and it automatically sends a signal to the system. It locks in, you can hear it. You can set up your timers in here. We don't have anything set up for the week, so we can come in here and set up a normal schedule, a cycle. You could click any one you want, the hours and how many minutes you're going to be on and off. If you want to control your sprinkler system through the water hose, you can do that. There's plenty of options you can do. Let's go back to timers. There's also other options that you have. History of when it turned off and on. So if you forget or somebody left it on, you can always come in here and look at the history itself. Now itself right here, if you guys can see, there's a weather delays. All right, with rainy days, this is a smart AI system that could capture certain days that it's going to rain, that you don't need the water flow or anything like that. You can come in there and confirm it, but we're not going to do that. Of course, when they give you the calendar of the week with the dates and times and also how the weather is going to look, it's really simple. Right now we have it as set as 10 minutes, so it says that we have 9 more minutes for it to clock out, but at the moment we're just testing it out to see how it is. This is perfect for those that own swimming pools and you want to fill your swimming pool to the limit, but you don't want to run it too many hours. And now that we have a lot of water regulations, this is very appropriate to just water at certain times, certain days, especially those that don't have a sprinkler system and just want to make sure that they have a sprinkler in the front or something that's going to spray, but you don't want to make sure that you're going to go out there and turn it off and on. You just want to delay the stuff. So make sure that you have and you are aware of the regulations in your city and state before you use something like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful, and I hope you hit the like and subscribe.